It is July. Do you know what that means? It is the perfect time to start preparing for the upcoming winter. Hello, everyone, and welcome to SuttonsDaze. If you're new here, my name is Lisa, and we are all about pantry preparedness. And part of being prepared is thinking forward, thinking ahead of where you're at. And even though it is July, very beginning of July, and it is hot, so hot, and humid, and smoky, and everything else, now is the time to start thinking about winter. So if you are escaping the heat and hiding indoors with the air conditioning, this is a great time to pull out that pen and paper. It's a great time to start making a list and figure out what it is that you're going to need to get through the upcoming winter. Here, we heat mainly with wood, right? And we get that in the spring. So we've already got our wood stacked for next year for the winter, and we've got more that we have to cut to stack also to add to it. So being prepared for the upcoming winter is super important to me. But here in July, there are certain things that you can look out for that are on sale, they run deals on, that are perfect to stock up on in preparation for the upcoming winter. Let's start on it. July is the month, right? It is the month because all of our fruits and vegetables are starting to come in. So we've got our strawberries, we've got our blueberries, we've got plums, peaches, watermelon, cantaloupe. The corn's starting to come in some places. So depending on where you're at regionally, different things will come in, but you want to look at those seasonal fruits that are coming in this month because those are the ones that you want to stock up on while you can. Get the freshest. They're so good. And freeze them, turn them into jams, turn them into jellies, can them to use as canned fruit. Do whatever you want to do with them, but now's the time to stock up on them while they're fresh, while they're good. July is all about the barbecue, right? Well, you know, I like barbecuing all the time. But in certain areas, you can find deals. You can find specials on your favorite barbecue things. Are there certain hot dogs that you like? Are there certain cuts of meat that you like? Then sometimes, depending on where you're at, you can get specials on those meats during the grilling season because that's what they're promoting. That is when they're counting on most of their sales. Here locally, not so much to me because I just don't buy meat in July in my area. Do you? Because in my area in July, they're hitting the tourists, okay? So the prices are up. It's a little bit crazy. But if you're watching your prices regularly, tracking where those prices are going, you might catch yourself a really great deal on some meat to barbecue or stick in jars. Okay, summer is all about the condiments, right? Yes, it is. Okay, so your mustards, your ketchups, your relishes, all of those different things. The one that does not have a long shelf life is mayonnaise or Miracle Whip, that kind of stuff. That does not have a shelf life. So you're good for a few months at best, but they definitely don't last a year. So don't go overboard on those. But if you can catch a sale on them, now's a good time to get some to get you through the next couple months. But as for all those other condiments, your barbecue sauces, your marinades, all of that kind of fun stuff, now's a great time to catch them because they're probably going on sale for the amazing summer season. While most case lot sales are typically in the spring or the fall, you might be lucky to run across a few here or there. So keep an eye on the canned goods that you do purchase. Check out and see if any of them are going on sale, because if they are, it's a good time to stock up on them. Watch those Best Buy dates, you know, while they are not the law, they should be, kept an eye on to make sure that you're not purchasing something that's Best Buy date is, coming up in a week. That's when you don't want 24 of them. Always, 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 lentils, beans, oats, wheat, that kind of stuff. Now's a good time to catch it up and stock it up for the winter. You want to have it before winter hits. I don't think these sell as prolifically as they do in the colder weather. And so being able to catch a sale, it's a good time to stock up. Items like bread, cereal, pasta, rice, typically go on sale during the summer. So keep an eye on those prices and stock up on them. Totally unnecessary, except for maybe your mental health. Things like cookies and crackers go on sale in July. And depending on the ones that you're looking at, some of them you can vacuum seal and eat for months. I wouldn't necessarily say a year, but it will extend their life if you vacuum seal them in jars. It'll keep the pests out of them. And then you've got a little sneaky snack, and you can portion control them, so that you don't eat an entire package, maybe just a pint jar. with everything going on in the world today at large, if you see a sale, now's the time to get it. If you've got the extra in your budget, now's the time to get it, okay? Because prices are only going to continue to go up, especially when you're looking at the smoke and the weather, the drought, you know, that kind of stuff, and how it's going to impact the growing season this year, which is going to impact everything moving forward. So if you have the funds, get that extra bit of oatmeal, repackage it. Get those wheat, you know, the wheat berries, repackage it. Get the rice. They're saying there's going to be a shortage, but I still have not seen the price go up. So that's just me looking at Sam's Club, the 25-pound bags. Let me know what you're seeing in your area. So keep an eye out for these things that typically go on sale in the summer, and then stock up on them. And depending on what they are, like I said, don't do mayo. Depending on what they are, you can get a year's worth at a discounted price. Some ideas for how to watch for these: check your weekly sales flyers. I don't really get a lot of those, but I do keep track of my small markets on Facebook. You can do that too. Look for coupons. Sometimes coupons are good if you're using that kind of food. You know, your loyalty cards, which they just make me mad. Just give me the best price and you'll have me in your store. Why do I have to have a loyalty card? Seriously. Find your discount stores. If you have discount stores locally to you, take advantage of them. Watch your dates though. If you can, buy in bulk. Buy in bulk, repackage them, set them up so that you've got them, and enjoying all of the bounty of this beautiful July when January hits. With a little planning, you can find great deals on food in July and save some money on your grocery bill. In addition to that, you can build up that amazing best insurance policy ever, your pantry. A pantry is the best insurance policy that money can buy. Be sure to check out some of these videos here for other ways to stock your pantry this fantastic season. Until next time, everybody, be safe.